Morning guys, Chris Ray from Fit and Nottingham Personal Training. Just going to run through part 2 of our foam rolling video. Second part of it is going to focus on the lower body, which is slightly more intricate, and there's a few more locations in which you need to work through. So the three most essential bits are the back of the hips, so where the bottom of your spine is in this location here, just to the sides of it. That's what you want to work through. It's a location called your sacrum, or your sacroiliac joint, and it tends to be, with sitting too much, very tight, very stiff. So the best thing we can do is work into that and free it off. That frees off the rest of the spine, frees off the musculature around the hips so that we move better, especially if you're doing things like squats and lunges, that type of thing. Second location, the quads. The quads are a heavily dominant muscle, heavily tight, and generally very tender when we roll them. Third spot then I would always work through is into the calves as well. The calves are then the last bit that we would roll through. So let me just run through all three so you know how they work. So again, with this section you just want to have to sit onto it. So I'll do it reverse on so you can see where I'm leaning into. So I'm going to sit onto the roller and roll onto one side. So all your body weight can be positioned onto one side of the hip. I'm just going to roll backwards and forwards. Again, this should be tender. Again, there should be knots. There should be that kind of semi-uncomfortable feeling, and try and force yourself as heavy into the roller as much as you can. So dig in, backwards and forwards, loosen through. Same on the opposite side. As easy as that. And then what we can do is roll into the quadriceps. So the quadriceps need to be done face on. So the easiest way is to start at the knee and work yourself through. So lie face down, both legs onto the roller, and just rock again backwards and forwards. Nice and straightforward. Now, depending on how comfortable you are, you can take one leg off and roll all the intricate parts of the leg. But for starters, just work both, because I imagine you're going to be very, very, very tender in here and hardly be able to get much traction in it. Final one, calves. Say one leg on first, cross the other leg over, and just a slight lift up on the upper body, and just roll. Backwards and forwards, find the tender spots, dig in, obviously repeat on both legs. The leg on top just adds a little bit more weight, and you may find just leg straight is enough for you. So that's the lower body foam rolling. Again, add that into workouts, combine it with my upper body foam rolling video, as well as all the mobility matrices and bits and pieces that I do as well. Check those out on the YouTube channel. So I'll speak to you guys soon.